All right, welcome. Welcome to my wonderful Tuesday evening cooking hour. We're actually cooking, this one won't be that long actually, because I'm mostly just doing the, mostly the pudding, the prep part of this meal today. So yeah, what I'm gonna make today, and first off, how is everyone? I hope everyone's having a great day. We had a gorgeous weather here today. Just beautiful sunshine. I was out, had the roof down on the car. It was just beautiful. Great day today. So it prompted me to do, I just had some ideas come into my head, and then I had actually someone send me a message, basically like comfort food driven shepherd's pie, but with a twist. So I remember seeing something on Facebook a while back, and it had like a shepherd. It had something that they used instead of potatoes, and it kind of intrigued me, and it just popped into my head, and I thought, okay, you know what? That would be kind of cool to add into a shepherd's pie. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I've done some pre cooking of and prep of some of this stuff already, just to speed things up a little bit, because I really don't know if you guys want to hang with me and watch me cook ground beef forever. But you know, I can keep you entertained. Don't worry, I have lots of funny jokes. I wish my friend Terry Orr was on, because she has the one-liners of the century. I should probably get her to write some down for me. Good. So, pitter patter, let's get at her. First off, we have some ground beef. Okay, so I've made some ground beef, and basically I use lean ground beef. Sometimes I use extra lean as well. The less fat, the better for me. Not that fat's a bad thing. We need fat. I mean, we can have fat as our sources too, but of fuel. But for me, I like the lean ground beef, and then I season it up with a little bit of Montreal steak spice, a little tad of HP sauce, and just some garlic, a little bit of oregano, not very much, and basically, yeah, that's it. So we put that in our pan. Okay, grab our spoon. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So basically, ground beef right on the bottom. You want that nice inside, and I'm gonna show you what that looks like. Give it a good pat down, because you kind of want to compress all this when you're making a shepherd's pie, so it does actually bind together. Speaking of binder, you're going to need some binder too, but that's basically what it looks like compressed, okay? Just basically with a spoon. Now, what also I had some leftover flank steak. So I seasoned it with some soy sauce, which was really good. And then basically, I prepped it in a pan, and it's ready to go on top of this. But we'll mix first, but first we want to do a little layer. So we've got these beautiful mushrooms. Look at the size of those things. I've been using a lot of mushrooms lately, especially when you're making beef. You want mushrooms. So what I'm actually doing is I'm layering the pan with mushrooms. That's going to be so good. Oh, yeah. I can't wait. This is going to be amazing. Yeah. And then I haven't lost you yet, have I? Takes a while. These mushrooms, I'm trying to spread them out like evenly, so they actually have some sort of like design to them or method. I guess I could just turn them upside down and spread them out with my hand. But you know what? My OCD kicks in sometimes, and I have to be like right on it. Yeah. If it's out of the place, I'm the guy that comes to your house, remember, and I'll change the toilet paper roll if it's in the wrong way. Just remember that. Yeah, it's a curse, but what the hell. You know, as long as the powers are used for good instead of evil, it's a good thing. All right. Mwahaha. Listen to my sidekick out there. Okay, now we have the flank steak. Hold on. There we go. Nothing to see here, guys. Okay, so that's the mushrooms. See how they're laid nicely along top? Now we're going to get the flank steak. We're basically going to do the same thing with that. We're just going to pour a little bit on here and there. Get it all in, worked in to the dish. And we're also going to use the juices from that because I'll tell you, the juices are going to be amazing. Oh, I accidentally dropped a few pieces of this steak, and this little puggle dog here accidentally was standing right there and accidentally had her mouth open, ready for them. God love her. She is my sweetheart, and she deserves steak. Yes, she does. Right, Maddie? Atta girl. Okay, so, oh yeah, let's get those juices. You know what? We don't want to waste anything, guys. These are some pretty, this is garlic. It's got a little bit of oregano in there. Awesome. Now, I'm going to do a little pinch of basil on top of that. Actually, hold on. Let me show you what that looks like. There you go. Okay. Now, we're going to do, okay, Maddie, that's enough, buddy. No more. Go lay down. A little pinch of basil on this. I like this. A little dried basil. Just for flavor. Not a lot. Just a little. Little basil leaves. Now, onions. You have to have onions when you have any kind of beef, really, in my opinion. Ground beef. Onions especially. So we're going to do a layer of onions right on top. And that's going to bake in nicely. Onions are so good for you. I don't like it when they go in your eyes, but they're good for you. There we go. That'd be a good test. I wonder what vitamin the actual onion has. Now that we've done that, we're going to sprinkle a little bit of Montreal steak spice. Just a really little bit, because we got lots of flavor in there already. I don't want to overpower it, but just a tiny little bit. And I want that on top of the onions because that'll draw all the beef flavor into the onions. Get my drift? Yeah. Okay. Next, we're going to add some... Now, I love this, and you see me use this a lot of recipes. So you can get it... I mean, a lot of different stores have them. I go to Costco to get this. It's basically it's organic vegetables. You get all the vegetables, it's organic. And it's got great value. You buy them in bulk, and yeah, so basically we're gonna layer the top of that with some veggies. We're getting close. This is gonna be, it's starting to look good. It's starting to come together. What was that old, I'm trying to think of that series, A-Team. And George Papard, he would say, I love it when a plan comes together. And that was his line. God, I just dated myself, didn't I? Holy cow, the A-Team. Yeah, I was around when the A-Team first came out. I was like, holy cow. People are like, what is this? It's crazy 4 men driving around in a panel van, kidnapping people. All right, we're in. On a C. Okay. See, that's just magic. Now, what I've done is I've got some basic. You can get this anywhere. It's just a light brown gravy powder, and maybe about a tablespoonful, I think. So basically, I'm just gonna take a little bit, just lightly spread it over. When you're doing layers, it's important to get a little bit of either what spice or something on each layer of food, especially if you're doing it with vegetables, because quite often, yeah, I didn't even use, basically I used like maybe a teaspoonful, but it actually adds a little bit of flavor to it. And will thicken things up a little bit too. Now, here's where I said it was going to get different. So, remember I said shepherd's pie, and everybody's expecting either mashed potatoes or sliced potatoes or something. We're doing tater tots. Oh yeah, we're going back to being a kid, and we're going to do some tater tot mashed potato, or basically tater tot for potatoes for the shepherd's pie. So basically, I'm going to go around here, and I'm going to load this thing up with tater tots. And here's the cool thing. Like, think about this. How many parents out there struggle getting their kids to eat vegetables, right? Throw some of these things on top of it and then put it in some sort of a dish maybe, you know, maybe melt some cheese on it, which we might do too. Actually, we're gonna. You know, make it fun for the kids. It's amazing if you can be creative even a little bit with kids. Like, I was a picky eater, surprise, surprise, right? But I was, and I remember my mom had stories of me when I was growing up, and she would have to cut my toast into fingers and cut the crust off because that's the only way I would eat it. Or peanut butter sandwiches. That's when I was quite young, and that's, but hey, it got me to eat, right? And it got the nutrition in me. So whatever you have to do, trick your kids. Trick your kids, important. All right. Now, we're almost at the point where we can add our final, or pretty close to our final ingredient. And we're almost going to run out of tater tots, but I have a few more, so not to panic. We'll be okay. We'll make it. But pretty close. Oh yeah. We can shift a couple around and all of a sudden we're back in the game. And maybe one more over here. There. How's that? Little soldiers on there, aren't they? Now. You ready? No. Ha! I'm not gonna do it yet. But this is gonna go in the oven right now. Okay? 20 minutes, 15 minutes from now, and it's going to go in around 390, 375. I might turn it up to 390, 400 to get that crispiness on top of the tater tots. 5 minutes before I pull them out, that's going to go on top of the potatoes. Okay, guys, you want your kids to eat some some vegetables? That's a good way to do it. Yeah, this is gonna taste really good. I'm really looking forward to this dish, and it's a different way, different spin on shepherd's pie. So I will be posting on my Facebook page later. I'll be posting this video to Facebook, so look me up on Facebook, and I'll post a picture of the final product on this. So thanks for joining me today, and yeah, a little spin-off shepherd's pie. It was fun. And, you know, you got some ground beef. Basically, I'm just going to recap. This is a pretty healthy dish. The only thing that's probably a little questionable, which is really just potatoes and onions, but are these tater tots. But the rest of it, really, you've got your peas, carrots, your corn, your green beans, your ground beef, and your flank steak. Pretty solid. And, yeah, and you've got your organic vegetables and your potatoes and a little bit of cheese on the end. So, yeah, pretty healthy meal. Have a great day, everyone, and I will look forward to seeing you guys on my next episode. Take care.